Right, hello and good evening from Jakarta. I'm Mr. Gary. Time on the clock now, locally, 6 minutes past 9 p.m. on today, the 27th of December 2021. That's right, 2021, as we end up trying to get to the new year and hopefully new brighter things for next year 2022 for you, for me, for everyone hopefully. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here again, joining you on YouTube. I believe we're just streaming away on YouTube at the moment on my YouTube channel. Absolutely thrilled that you can be here if you managed to join. Got a little English quiz lined up for you this evening, a multi-part quiz, not going to be too long, hopefully maybe 1 hour, maybe we can trim that down a little bit, maybe we could go a little bit longer, it's up to you, depends on the audience, depends if you join, depends if anyone comes in. At the moment nobody's in, but it's okay. I don't often, I should really be a little bit more disciplined when it comes to scheduling, right? Let you know that I'm coming online, when I'm coming online, how long I'm coming online for, and hopefully then you can make your plans based around that. Hopefully it's convenient for you, and hopefully you decide to join my stream, and if you don't, well, I can always continue. But live streaming, I think, depends on the audience. Always depends. If you get people coming in, great! Makes me so pleased if you come in, and it makes me so grateful that you come in as well, because I know you want to learn. I like teaching. We're in the middle of a bit of a lockdown at the moment. We're on holiday. Okay, so my holiday has been lost to COVID again this year for the second year running. Don't have any hope of getting back to England. Don't have any hope of seeing my immediate family. Alright, my brothers and sisters. I don't have any sisters. I don't have any sisters, and I certainly am a little bit, disappointed with it. Okay, the reason for it is if I leave Indonesia and then I come back, there's a 14-day quarantine. Well, if your holiday is only 3 weeks, you don't want to be sitting in a hotel for 2 weeks when you return back. Due to the cost of these things and the quality, it's questionable in Indonesia. Okay, these quarantine hotels, I don't think they're very pleasant. I think they're very expensive, and I don't want to be a prisoner in a hotel for 2 weeks, because literally that's what you are. And those people out there who are experiencing quarantine measures, those people who experience the quarantine measures, you get my every sympathy. If you do join, or if you do see this and you're stuck in a hotel, hopefully this time will pass by very quickly. I hope you're finding something to do with your time, something useful while you're stuck in a hotel room. Rather you than me, I can assure you. I'm absolutely not keen on that idea. So hello, I've got one viewer watching. Hello viewer. If you like to comment, let me know who you are, where you're from, and you can join my little English quiz during this 1 hour live stream. I'd be so pleased if you want to do that, and that'd be great if you do. I've got a little quiz lined up for you. I'm Mr. Gary, as I said, based in Jakarta in Indonesia this evening, and for the foreseeable future at the moment. So it's certainly an interesting time for many of us, an interesting time ahead, and I just hope, like everybody else, wherever you are, this virus disappears sooner rather than later. I can assure you. Okay, I'm going to show you a little picture viewer. Okay, I'm going to show you a little picture. I've got one viewer in. The viewer's not saying very much at the moment, but it's nice to have you here. I hope you're receiving the stream well. I hope it's streaming well. I hope the audio's on point. I hope the visuals are on point, because at the moment I haven't had a look on YouTube. I haven't had a look to see if it's working okay. And if you think you know what this particular English phrase is, then you can put a comment in the comment box. Okay? What do you think this phrase is? Okay? I'll give you a clue. People might say this phrase when a bad situation is avoided, okay, or has narrowly been avoided. Right, so if a bad situation is about to happen and that bad situation doesn't materialize, we might say this phrase. Alright, I'm going to ask a few more times about that. If you think you know the answer, put the answer in the comment box. What does that picture mean? What does that picture mean to you at home? What does that picture mean? What kind of bad situation can we narrowly avoid? What kind of bad situation might happen? For example, if I was driving in my car, I might say this phrase: if I avoided a duck narrowly. Okay, a duck was crossing the road and I was driving my car and I swerved to avoid the car. What phrase might I say if I avoided the duck? Have a little think about that. Or perhaps you're stood at the kitchen sink doing the washing up. So you're washing up and then suddenly you drop the cup, and before the cup hits the ground you manage to catch the cup again. What phrase could we use to as a sign of relief that the bad situation did not happen? Alright, the bad situation did not happen. Have a little think about that. If you think you know the answer, obviously answer in the comments. If you're on mobile, comments are below. If you're on a desktop, I think the comments should be over there somewhere. Alright, so have a little look for that. The live streams don't work unless people decide they want to comment, and sometimes it can take a good few minutes before anybody decides to join. I know you're not all on YouTube at the same time. I know that we use YouTube in different ways. I certainly use it to create videos, alright, and start doing live streams. If these live streams prove quite popular, and last night's live stream did prove quite popular actually. We had a couple of viewers in, and we were asking and answering questions, learning how to turn adjectives into adverbs using ly suffix. Ly, not like the not like PewDiePie series Ly, just ly. I know that series is very, very popular for him on his channel. I know everybody likes a good meme. I know everybody likes to have a bit of fun. And yeah, I'm just having a little look now just to make sure that this stream is appearing where it should appear, but it's not appearing at the moment in my YouTube channel. So if the person who's watching could tell me how they're watching, what channel they're watching, that would be very helpful indeed, because I have a number of channels and I'm just making sure that it appears in the right place. Alright, so if you're in and you're watching, please do comment, tell me where and how you're watching it. Alright, what channel is the channel that you are watching? Okay, what channel are you watching? How are you watching this? Are you watching on your handphone? Are you watching on a TV? Are you watching on something else? Tell me how you're watching. Leave a comment in there. It would be very kind of you. Makes me feel a lot better if somebody comments. Alright, so we're going to, when we get some people joining, I'm sure we probably will, in the next 10-15 minutes, hopefully. Then I've got a nice little English quiz lined up just for you. I know you're going to enjoy it, being put to the test. I know that some of you join English quizzes online in other channels all the time. You tell me via comments, and I've got some things lined up for you in the new year as well. The most common request yesterday was to make more pronunciation videos. Alright, make more pronunciation videos, and if you have awkward words or if you have any questions, like always, just put those questions in the comments. I will reply to them, and at the moment you'll notice that the discussions tab has been removed on my channel and millions of other channels across YouTube, especially for smaller channels like myself, my own channel, and that makes contact with my viewers a little bit awkward. Alright, it makes it a little bit awkward. So to combat that, or to not combat it, to thank you very much, KD. Hello. Good evening to you from where I'm sat over here in Indonesia. I will continue with the program. Thank you so much. It's just one of those things. I tend to wait until we have a few more people joining. Yesterday I had about 6 or 7 people joining. It was quite nice, and we had a bit of fun, bit of chat. And welcome if you're brand new to the channel, brand new to me. I'm Mr. Gary. I'm an English teacher, and I teach about 20 live sessions a week on Zoom, but I work for a school. So I do this for a bit of fun. Okay, I do this for fun. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy making videos. I've been making videos for about 3 years. So hello and welcome to you. And yeah, I'll give it a couple more minutes, and I'll start and do the little quiz that is promised. So thank you so much if you're joining. Obviously you can just drop a subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Get free updates, new videos coming, and let me know in the comments box. As I was saying earlier, if you can't contact me via YouTube on the discussions tab, I've got Twitter. Link is in the channel banner. Alright, so if you go into the channel banner, click the Twitter icon, send me a DM, send me a message. Maybe you want some help, maybe you have questions about English, perhaps you just want to improve or develop conversation, and this is a really great place to do it, because I can actually invite viewers into the live stream. Alright, I just simply put a link, send a link to you via a DM. I have my phone here, so I'm monitoring the communications. If anyone contacts me, you can send me a DM via Twitter, and I will certainly respond to that and send you an invitation. That's if you want to join. Perhaps you don't want to join. It's no problem. Whatever it is up to you. Okay, so I'm going to get started. Perhaps if I put the Twitter handle in the chat box, that will be much more beneficial to you, I think. And it is, just a second while I do that. There we go. Let me just check that. That's my Twitter handle right there. Okay, so I'll put that in the chat box, comments box, whatever you want to call it. It's over there. If you want to, anybody who catches this on replay as well, you can add send me a request, drop me a message. Always nice to hear from viewers, especially if you're joining me here on YouTube. Right, okay, so we'll get cracking, I think. We'll get cracking. And this particular quiz has 14 questions. Alright, 14 questions. Most of it is blanks. Alright, so when there is a blank, I will say the phrase blah blah blah. Okay, you have to tell me what the missing word is. What is the missing word? So, I will give you the first question in just 1 second, and the first, it's mainly about comparatives and superlative adjectives. Comparative and superlative adjectives. And comparative adjectives are when we compare two items, alright? We compare one thing against the other thing. And a superlative is the most or least of something, alright? Let's have a look at question number 1. Question number 1. And it is, Mount Everest is blah 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 mountain in the world. Now you'll need a determiner for this one as well. Mount Everest is the blah 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 mountain in the world. Okay, so what do you think the answer is there? Type the answer into the comments box, please, and then I'll check your answer. Mount Everest is blah 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 mountain in the world. What is the answer for that one? Okay. Mount Everest is the blah 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 mountain in the world. What is the answer? Okay, so I'll just type that in comments so you can see what I mean. Alright, makes it easier. Right, okay, not highest. Think about another word begins with the letter T. Begins with the letter T. Alright, T. And we use this word to describe people. You could say highest, but I was thinking of another word, so try your best on that one. Let's have a look. It's a word beginning with the letter T. T for tomato. T for train. T, t, t. Correct. Tallest. I would say tallest on that one. You could say highest, you could say tallest. I think either are acceptable. I would certainly say tallest, and that's a good answer. So let's have a look. I'll get you the answer just a moment. Right, okay, so yeah, tallest or highest I think are quite acceptable answers there. Good job, well done. Right, okay, so let's have a look at number 2. And it is, the Pacific Ocean is blah 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 the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. So I'll put that again in the comments box. The Pacific Ocean remember, this one isn't an EST word, I don't think. This one is a comparative because we're comparing two things, okay? So we're comparing two things here. So what is the answer? The Pacific Ocean is blah 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 the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. It's okay, take your time if you're struggling. If you don't know, let me know and I'll give you a clue. Okay? Just type the word clue and I'll give you a clue. The Pacific Ocean is blah 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 the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. So what's the answer with this one? The Pacific Ocean is blah 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 the Atlantic Ocean. I'll give you a clue. The word will end in ER. ER. Okay. So you have two bodies of water. One has a greater mass than the other. Alright? And what we mean by mass is its size. So think about the overall size of those two bodies of water. If you look at a map, which one is bigger? We could use big or bigger, but can you think of any other words? I'll give you a clue. It starts with L. L. To describe something that's big, it's L. Starts with L, ends in ER. Okay. So it's L. That's the clue there. I put the clue into the comments box. So have a guess what you think the answer is there. Opposite of smaller, I think is a good clue. What's the opposite of smaller? Not bigger. Think of a synonym of bigger. Begins with L. Okay. If you're struggling, just put a question mark. If you don't know, just say don't know. Okay. Whatever it is, and then at least it can help me to help you more. Alright? I'm all about helping the audience. It's not about who knows more than somebody else, example, because learning English is a difficult thing. Alright? It's not easy for many people. Me not knowing you, it's quite tricky as well. So I'm going to help you with this one because I don't know if you're still there. The answer we're looking for there, larger. You could say larger, bigger. Perhaps finish the word with than. Okay, than, THAN. So the Pacific Ocean is larger than the Atlantic Ocean is a good way of putting it in that situation. It's very nice. Yes, I think he's probably not there anymore. That KD Roy is not with us at the moment. So unfortunately, perhaps, I don't know, for whatever reason, he's lost connection. We're just going to wait for a few more people to join. As I say, it's very difficult when nobody's joining. Very difficult to run a quiz. Alright, so there we go. And I'm just going to show you again very quickly whilst we wait for other people to join. If you're catching us on catch up, hello and welcome. Very kind of you to join my live session. Don't have anybody in at the moment, so I'm just going to show you these little pictures here. Okay, and this picture describes a situation, a bad situation that was averted. that was averted. So there is a little phrase we can use when the bad situation has been averted or avoided. Okay, and if you think you know the answer, put a comment in the comment box and I will of course reply. It's always nice when I get feedback from viewers. Very nice when my channel receives comments, whether those comments are positive, perhaps you've got criticisms. It's all okay. Any comment is welcome in my channel. I always try to address them in a way that's positive and helps both you and me. Alright, so thank you so much if you do join. We're up to about 25 minutes on this particular quiz right now. So I'm going to complete the quiz as not many people are here. If you catch it on catch up, remember you can comment. Okay. I'll just put that little one on there. Okay. So, question number 3. Ali's car is blah 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 than Ahmed's car. Ali's car is blah 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 than Ahmed's car. What do you think the answer to that one is? I'll put that one in the chat box as well. And then if you think you know the answer and you catch me on catch this on catch up, great, well done. You can tell me what the answer is, then I'd be so pleased and I will reply, of course. So here comes the next question. There we go. Ali's car is blah 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 than Ahmed's car. Some various different adjectives you could use here, more than one, I think. Think about speed, think about size, think about appearance. Okay, when we're talking about adjectives, those are 3 of the good ones that we can use. What it does, how it looks, and opinion. What's your opinion of the car? If I was to show you a Robin Reliant versus a Bugatti Chiron, then you're going to have different opinions about both of those cars, I think. And certainly I remember, well, the other famous car that you might know is a Mini. A Mini, of course. Who had a Mini? Which funny character had a Mini? I can put that as a bonus question. Which famous TV character had a Mini as his favourite car, and he drove around wearing a suit? Wearing a suit, and he wore a suit with this particular car. And it was always a tricky car, a funny little car. And over the years there have been many TV series, TV documentaries, dramas, comedies, and they're based around having a car. So yes, a very, very nice TV series I remember, and the guy who was the actor, as when in character, he very rarely spoke. He just simply went and I think he did this with his tie, like that, and there was always some kind of mischief, calamity, crazy thing happening, and yes, it was always a very funny. It was always a very funny TV show that occurred, and it's not. I think you will see reruns of the TV show. And it was one that was very famous in the UK. very famous worldwide, certainly in here in Indonesia. When I speak about it, they always say, "Oh, you must know blah blah blah." And I say, "Oh yes, that TV show, Mr. What was his name? Can anyone remember his name? Put a comment in the comments box if you think you know the name. Let me know if you think you know the name, guys. I know that you will know who it is. Just a fun little bit of trivia for you as we proceed in tonight's little quiz. Okay, so we were talking earlier about comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay, and I'm going to say to you that there are little options on these, but you know, you can express your own ideas. With the beauty of adjectives and superlatives is they can always be more than one answer, so I'm going to keep it open answer. And the next question is this, and here we go, and it is: Ahmed is good at English, but Mahmoud is Ahmed is good at English, but Mahmoud is the what? What is he? What is Mahmoud in that situation? Is he the same? Is one better than the other? And if they are we using a comparative adjective or are we using a superlative adjective? Tell me in the comment box, let me know there, and I will certainly reply to your answers, especially if you're catching up on the stream later on. Alright, maybe it's a bit inconvenient right now. Perhaps many people are busy doing other things. That's okay, no problem. I understand we all have things to do. I'll be streaming here again tomorrow at 9 o'clock. We'll be discussing other English points. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments box. You can DM me via Twitter. Keep an eye on the comments. Excuse me, bit of a hiccup there. And I will reply. I'll just show you that one again. So, if you know the answer to this one, put a comment in the comments box. And we use this phrase when we have a situation that has been narrowly avoided. Okay, narrowly avoided. What phrase can we use when we have a bad situation that is narrowly avoided, guys? If you know, let me know in the comments box and I will reply. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to compare the age of two people. So again, there might be more than one correct answer for this one, because I'm not going to give you clues. I'm going to see your suggestions and then tell you if you've got the right idea or if you need some help. No problem. Alright. And the question is, Hassan is blah 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 Saeed. They have the same age. Hassan is blah 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 Saeed. Now you might need the word than on this one. Than, T-H-A-N. And you might need another couple of words to make it fit as a sentence, to make it make sense. Alright, if you make sense, then you know, you might need a couple of extra words in there. What are those extra words? Put the full answer in the comment box, and again I'll give you the feedback. Alright, the last video that I had had some very good participants in that video, and they responded beautifully to some of the questions in the quiz. Some corrections were made, and the viewers who viewed that video learnt really well. Hello Pallavi, hello, good evening to you. I was wondering if you would join and I was hoping As you can see, Pallavi, we're 35 minutes into this live stream at the moment, and we're going through a little quiz that I've prepared. It's comparative and superlative. Alright, comparative and superlative. Now, if you want, you can try and catch up. And I can wait. If you want to try and catch up, I've put the questions in the comments box. Perhaps you can see them. Number 1, the Pacific Ocean is, we could say, larger than the Atlantic Ocean, right? So I answered that one for the audience. Question 2, Ali's car is blah 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 than Ahmed's car. Now we can have, I was explaining earlier before you joined, that we could have multiple correct answers for this one. Multiple correct answers, and if you get an answer that's appropriate, then that's great. Okay, we can always make these answers a little bit more flexible. We could always talk about price, opinion, appearance, or what the car does. Yep, no problem. Pallavi says, say it again. Says that. So it is this. Ali's car is blah 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 than Ahmed's car. Alright. You can pick your most suitable answer. Okay, as I said, we can have more than one correct answer for this one. Okay, as long as you're using the correct adjective. Are we using a comparative or are we using a superlative? Can't use both. So you can fill in the missing gap if you want to try and do that. That's great. If you try and do that, it'd be great. I'll wait for you to do that if you want to do that, no problem. Because then I think, yes, I think we'll carry on till the hour and see how we go. Any ideas? Longer, yeah. I mean, in terms of dimensions, you could say it's a longer car, but not many people would say that. Okay, think about price. Think about price. Imagine that I have a Ferrari, okay, and you have, I don't know, a Wuling. My car is what compared to your car? Think about the money. Think about the money. Okay, we could say more or less. Okay. And I'll give you a clue. More EX. Some clues there in the chat box for you. More EX. Comments box. I really should. Is it comments box? Okay, no problem. It's okay. I'll read it again for you, or perhaps I will put this one again in the box for you. Okay, so it helps you. So it helps you. Right. Now we're talking about two cars. Okay. In this particular example, I'll put it again in the chat, in the comment box. There you go. It's on its way. There you go. It should be there now. So think about the price. Think about the price. Okay. If we have two cars, then we're thinking about the price. How can we describe the price? Okay. can we describe the price of two cars if we're comparing them? Okay, that's what a comparative is. We compare two items, and it depends how we wish to compare them. Alright, let's have a look. Good, well done. We could say expensive, but we need more, don't we? More expensive than. Okay, more expensive than or cheaper than. We don't really say more cheaper than. Easier just to say cheaper than, right? We don't, because we're not using more. Good, well done. Excellent job. Okay, do you want to try another one? We'll move on, I think. And in this one, it's the same situation, okay? Now, I don't quite know. Let's have a look at this one. What do you think the best answer is for this one? Renting a house in the village is blah blah blah. Renting one in the city. Now, I think this depends it depends on your circumstances, right? Perhaps you live with parents, you've no idea about rent or how much it is, but in my experience, living in a city is much more expensive than living in a village. Okay, if we compare my village back in the UK to London is probably 3 or 4 times more expensive to live in than my village. London is super expensive. It's one of the most expensive cities in the world. I wouldn't want to live there, personally. I'd much rather have the quieter village life. So what do you think the answer is for this one, Pallavi? Renting a house in the village is blah blah blah. Renting one in the city. You're going to need the word than, okay, on this occasion. So you're correct. You used the correct word earlier. If it's lower, it must be cheaper than, okay? Must be cheaper than. So hopefully you get that answer correct. I'm sure you probably did. Right, let's have a look at this one. Let's try this one. This one is about weight, okay? So how heavy something is. How heavy something is. Okay? Good, yeah, you got that right. So there we go. I'll put this one in for you. It's there in the chat box. Hello if you're joining. Yes, the answer for the previous question was cheaper than. Cheaper than. And when something is cheap, it's not expensive. Okay? So there we go. I'll put that one in again, the new one, the new question. So there we go. I'll read this for you. My bag is heavier than Hassan's bag. His bag is... Now we need a superlative here. So we need an adjective with est. Est on this one. And we need a determiner. Yes, well done. So that's the base form of the adjective is heavy. Okay, the base form of the adjective is heavy. So we need to replace the y with iest. But we need a determiner first. So his bag is the heaviest, right? The heaviest. Try that. Type it in the comments if you want. The heaviest. or the heaviest. Okay, because it's the most out of two things that we're talking about there. We're not really comparing them. Is the heaviest. I'll put that in so you can have. The heaviest. Okay. If we're comparing two things as well, we could say heavier. Alright. Yeah, good job, well done. Heaviest, excellent job, well done. Right, okay, we'll move on into the next. Right, now that, yes, the previous one is heavier. The answer is heavier, right? But on this one, we definitely need a superlative. So it is this: no one is faster than Mohammed. He is what? And remember, we need a determiner here as well. Okay, so we need a determiner. I'll put that one in the comments box for you. No one is faster than Muhammad. He is. Now, I'll just say to you, you need two words here, okay? And the second word is the IEST form of the adjective, okay? So his. No. Oh yes, almost. Almost. You need another word before fastest. The or the. THE. Type that in the. Try again now. Type that in the comments box. He is. He is the fastest. Alright, that's the answer for that one. Okay, because we're comparing that person to other people. But if there was a race, a competition, my glasses are bent, aren't they? I need some new glasses, I think. Okay, no, that's a bad answer. Right, good. Okay. So let's just get that. Yeah, I'm not going to put any more in just at the moment. What I will do for you though is I'll do this. And if we have a situation, okay? If we have a situation that about a bad situation that is narrowly avoided, okay, we might use this phrase. What do you think this phrase is? What do you think this phrase is? Okay, comment in the comment box if you think you know what this picture is, what phrase it is. I'll say exactly what you see. Right. Relative to each other is the clue. It is a very... What do you think that is? Do you want to see the picture again? If you're not sure, let me know. I'm always happy to try and give you a little extra moment or two to try and get the answer on this one. Just wait for your reply on that one. Any ideas? What do you think this picture means here? The clue is to avoid a bad situation. Okay. It is a Look where they are. Do they really need to call each other? No, but they are very what? Here's a clue. Not far apart is word one. Not far apart is word one. Word number two is, well, look at what they are doing. Okay, look at what they are doing. It is a very what? Okay, try your best. I'll put a clue into the chat, into the comments, okay? Okay. So it's two words. Two words is this one. Word number one, the clue is not far apart. Okay, if we talk about my hands here, they are very what? But now they are very far apart, okay? But now they are very what's the answer for that one? Very cl. I'll mime the word for you. Very very close. Okay, very close. Okay, so if we have a bad situation that is narrowly avoided, okay, so the bad situation didn't happen, it was just avoided, we can call it a close call. All right, it is called a close call, everybody. If you want to check that one out, it's a really good little phrase for you, and I will give you a little something as well if you want to try. Do you like playing games? Do you like playing games, Pallavi? Do you like games? And what games do you like to play? Tell me. What games do you like to play? I know many people like to play games, and if you like to play games, you know, I'm very happy about that. I love games as well. And very shortly, in about 10 minutes when I end the live stream today, I'll probably relax, play a few games, and then might go to bed, as things are getting late now for me. Over here we're just coming up to 10 p.m. Alright, almost 10 p.m. this evening on today, the 27th. Are you still there, Pallavi? I'm not sure you are, because I don't see any reply, but it says number one. You can't see it, but I can up in my screen here. It tells me how many viewers are here. All right, I can show you. Maybe I can show you or not. I don't know. But just there, you can see. Look, it tells me how many viewers I have. How many people are joining the live stream, so it's always nice and pleasant when I see that number go up, even by one. This one's not English slang. A close call. All right, it's not slang. This one is if there was a bad situation, and I said this earlier, if I was driving my car or riding my bicycle and a duck came out in front of the road and I went, whoa, and I missed the duck, I could say, whew, that was a very close call. Okay, a very close call. A situation, a bad situation, that was avoided. And if you don't know these words and you don't know these phrases, that's why you're here, isn't it? Yeah, that's why you're here, to learn, right? So you want to learn, that's what I do. All right, look at the picture again. Look how close these two people are. They are calling each other. So the phrase is, you can always look at these as well later on. You know, if you want any help, look at them later on. The answer there is close call. Okay, it is a close call. So is that new to you, Pallavi? Is that a new phrase? I assume it is. Okay. And tell me, Pallavi, do you like to play games? Do you enjoy playing games? If so, what games do you like to play? Ah, she says, I see! Yes, sir, I see, she says. Well, I'm pleased. Do you like to play games? Because I'll give you a little game to play if you want to play a little game. I might have a little something for you. I'll provide you a little link if you want to try it. It's something that I created. I'll put a link in the description later. Perhaps you want to play. Just 1 second while I get that. It won't be a second. I'm hoping. There we go. Yeah, okay, good job. So I'll give you a little game. I'll put it in the chat, in the stand by just a minute. Someone's private all my games here. Just a second, what's happened there? Well, that's a bit strange. It's my account, is this? I'll give you a little compound word game. Okay. It's a nice little vocabulary game I made a few weeks ago, and there we go. Okay, if you like to play games and you like to really enhance your knowledge, maybe we can play that together. Actually, it would be better if we could play it on the stream, and then you know, perhaps people would like to join it later. That's no problem at all. Let's have a look and we'll see if we can share that. Okay, here we go. And that one. Right, okay. Now I'm just going to check that this is coming up on my stream at the moment so that you can actually see what I'm seeing, because if you can't, then it's going to be a bit of a problem. There, right, okay. So I can't, I'm just looking at the at the chat now, Pallavi. All right, so I've got my other screen down here. So, compound words and English things. It's one that I made a long time ago. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's have a look. So, tell me what you think the word is. All right, the word is a compound word. Word number 1. And the first part of the word is tea. So can we have a tea sack, a teapot, or a tea phone? Which one can we have? Type your answer in the comments. I'll help you on this one. Is pot. Okay, so it's teapot. Okay, I'll put a link in later if you want this. It's no problem. And, ooh, almost. Pot, P-O-T. What about this one? News. News what? Oh, that might be a restricted word. We'll have to talk to YouTube about that one. News what? Newspaper. And it's... what is it? Newspaper. Okay. Yeah, there's a slight delay of about 3 seconds on the stream at the moment where I'm sitting, so I need to be a bit mindful of that. Here comes question number 3. Lap. Can we have a laptop? A lap everywhere? Or a lap thing? You can type the word in if you like. And the answer for this one is, I think you said A, laptop. And the answer is correct. Well done. Oh, now it's bonus round, I think. So we have top row, bottom row. Left, middle, right. Or left and right. Pick the highest number. Okay, so in order to get more points, which one do you think is the highest card? Do you think it's top left, top middle, top right, bottom left, bottom right? Which one is the highest points? Maybe this is dependent on lag at your end as well, so it might be difficult to see. So I'll help you with that one, and I'll give you the 200 points on that one. Okay, here we go. And what do you think the correct best answer is for this? Hand phone, hand universe, or hand water? Which one is the best? The best answer for a compound noun. I think she said A is the correct answer. Hand phone. In other countries you might have mobile phone, alright? But locally in Indonesia they call it a hand phone. So there we go. The more you know, I think. Okay, good job, well done. Back. Ooh, what's this one? Back. Time's running out. Back what? Something you carry things in on your back. We call it a backpack. Good job, well done. Good job, well done there. Stand by while I change that layout for you. I'm going to change that a little bit. Right, oh, maybe I should change it back again. There we go. Is that better? There we go. That's better, isn't it? I can see a little bit better now. Right, okay, good. So I'll go back into the quiz there. Just a second. Okay, tell me what you think the answer is to this question. Question 6. Math. Math. Is it math logistics? Is it mathematics? Or is it math automatic? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it C? Which one is it? A, B, or C? B, 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 B. What is it? I think you would say B for that one. That's quite a tricky one, I think. Okay, top left, top centre, or top right for the highest points. Okay, which one is it, do you think? Top left, top centre, or top right? Bottom left or bottom right? For the most points, type top left. Okay. Type top left on that one. Yeah, you can see that I'm typing as well. I'm using my phone here, so I can see your answer there. I think I would say type top left, so that would be the top left. Okay, good job. Let's try the next one. Phone. Phone. Is it phonetics, phonos, or telephone? The answer is... Where's my mouse? Can you see my mouse at the moment? The answer... Oh, no! Yes, I didn't click it in time. Oh, dear. Champ. Champ. Champion. Okay. Good job. Good job. Okay, champion is the next one. And then we're gonna... is this not a bonus round? Question 9. Here we go. Ad is short for... Is it advertisement? Additiona, adding. What's the best answer there? Is it A, advertisement, B, additiona, or C, adding? Try A. Try A. 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 Oh yes, I think you said A. Add. An ad is short for... Think of Google Ads. You might see that around on the internet. If you have to clear an advert, you have ad. Alright? Means advertisement. I'll help you on that one because if you're lagging at your end, it might be difficult. Alright? It might be difficult for you to see. But I'll put this into a link later if you want to play it. Don't open that door! Blah blah blah. Mum to Jason. Did she order Jason? Did she answer? Or did she meow at Jason? Correct. A. Ordered. Good job, well done. I can help you fight against your enemies. Ooh, this one's a tricky one because this is specific to a book, so I'm going to finish it. I think That sounds like an offer to me. Alright, ordered Gulliver, because it's kind of about Gulliver's travels on that one. So I think you did really well on that one. I'll share the link if you want to have a little play with that game later on. Do that at your own leisure. But some of it you're going to need to know the book, because part of that quiz relates to a book. Okay, so I'll put a link in there if you want to have a try. That's up to you. A little freebie from me over Christmas. Again, for anybody else who's catching us on VOD, as is known by YouTube, it means video on demand. If you want to try that, a little freebie from me. And I hope some of you do want to try that. You'll need a little bit of knowledge about the book or the film Gulliver's Travels. Alright, Gulliver's Travels. I'll put a little Gulliver's Travels. I'll put that in the chat box, guys, so if you want to know what it is, you can Google it. It's a really good story, and I think it features the actor Jack Black. If you've ever heard of Jack Black, you'll know who I mean. And the tale is called Gulliver's Travels. It's a really good, fun little story. Okay, Pallavi, well, thank you so much for joining me this evening, and I'll try and do a live stream again tomorrow. Maybe I'll try and give a little bit more notice. I know it's more helpful for you. If you have any questions, or you want me to look more about something specific that you want to know about, let me know and I can prepare a little something beforehand. Okay, if maybe you've studied something in the past and you don't know, shoot me a message on YouTube or on Twitter. You can see you might be able to see that there. If you're watching on a hand phone, it might be a bit difficult. At ESS with Mr. Gary, capital M, capital G, and I will try and reply. I will, of course. Oh, you've read that story, but in Hindi. Yeah, try the English version. Yeah, there's some little English questions in that quiz about that particular story. It's a really good story, so I hope you benefit and enjoyed the game. Alright, so thank you very much for joining. I'm going to end this stream now. It's always a pleasure. If you need help with anything else, as I mentioned, for anybody on catch up, let me know. Drop me a DM via Twitter, or drop me a message via YouTube in the comments box of this particular stream or any of my other videos, and I'll certainly try and prepare a bit of something before I live stream again tomorrow on the 28th of December. I'll start again, 9 PM is the time. Hopefully we'll have 1 hour. If it extends a little more, no problem. Thank you so much for joining me, Pallavi. I'm going to end the stream now. Have a wonderful day, everybody, for the rest of your day, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 PM. Have a great day now. Bye bye.